Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. In today's video we're doing a full hard gel removal and reshape. These nails are 5 weeks old. She did let me know she wanted to reshape her nails once she sat down, and I said that was fine. During the month of January, I like to take off all my clients' products, whether it's acrylic, soft gel, hard gel, or poly gel, and start over fresh and then going with whatever design that they want. After I done looked at their nails and cut them down if we need to, or reshape. For this client, she has never done almond shape before, so we went with almond, and I did use the dual forms to do this set. I hope you guys are enjoying the dual form sets that I've been putting out. I am practicing teaching myself how to get the hang of using dual forms again. I may not use it on all my clients, but the ones that has like a higher apex, or just to make the service goes a little bit quicker, I am giving it a try, and it has been really fairly quick, but I'm still getting the hang of it. So I'm just sharing with you guys what's going on behind the scenes while I am getting reacclimated with doing dual forms. And for the hard gel system that I chose to go with for this year, I chose Akzentz Trinity All-in-one gel. I did go ahead and purchase the bigger jar in their clear all-in-one, and I did pick up a small jar of their pink shade. I want to say it's SW2. I will be sharing that with you guys in a nail haul for 2025, well, 2026. Here I go with mixing up what year we're in. Yeah, it's gonna happen to the best of us. So my client did mention that she bumped her, well, her mom mentioned that she hit her finger at her appointment, and I was trying to get her in sooner, not knowing that the her nail wasn't like coming off or anything. So once she sat down, I looked at it and realized that the rubber base underneath took the impact of the hit. The hard gel was split, and there was a bubble created underneath the hard gel. So if she didn't have that rubber base underneath, her nails would have split straight across. So win-win for us. Her nails really look good. I filed the bubble off, and it's looking really good. So for the Trinity line, I wanted to get their X Bond, and they were sold out. So I will be doing my usual prep, where I go in with my half and half alcohol acetone, dehydrate the nail, and cleanse the nails of any dust and debris. Then we'll go in with our Young Nail Protein Bond and my gel bottle or rubber base, my Old Faithful. Um, Once that product comes available, I will be purchasing it so I could give it a fair shot with their line. But I know the Trinity line is a all-in-one. All my clients have different services. I've created these services for each and every one of them. I absolutely don't want to give Trinity a fair shot without a rubber base or just a gel base underneath. Just because I know what problems my clients come with. I have oily clients. Some of my clients are extremely rough with their nails. All of their day-to-day lives are totally different. But who am I to tell them, like, hey, after doing your nails for so long, we're going to try a new product, and if they lift, then just come back in, knowing how crazy my schedule could get. So I'm just preparing myself for the best outcome using this line. As soon as their X Bond comes available, I will be purchasing it to give it a try with the all-in-one hard gel that I did purchase. So yeah. So after taking off her previous hard gel, I went in with my 100/180 grit nail file to buff the surface of her nail just to make sure everything is off. I did not want to go in with my tungsten removal bit to take everything off, so I left the rubber base on her nail, and now I'm just filing majority of it off her nail, and then I'll go in with my cuticle prep. So this is what you see me doing right now, just filing off that rubber base and shaping our nails just a tiny bit. We will be going in with our dual form, so you don't need to perfect the shape here because we're going to be shaping them again. Here I'm just pushing the cuticles back before going in with my medium cuticle barrel bit to exfoliate that new growth area. And I will be using this e-file in both reverse and forward direction. And I want to say well, it's always the same. I'm using my e-file at about 6 to 8,000 RPMs at a time, making sure all the dead skin is off her nail plate. That will help us reduce the chances of lifting or product separation on the nail plate. So guys, this time around I didn't pre-fill them because I find that when you pre-fill them with the hard gel, they kind of run down from the side, so the sides are not as full coverage. So just to prevent that, I just went ahead and filled them out as I needed. I started off at the middle and then worked my way up to the cuticle area. For this one, there was a tiny bubble in the hard gel, so I just took it off and play around with the gel just a little bit to dissolve that bubble. Then I went in and asked my client to help me flash cure them before going in. For this client, her nails are super flat. I did pick up some universal dual forms, so I will be giving that a try on my clients with higher apex. Those work well for shorter nails as well, so I'm excited to see how well it works. So far using this gel, I like the viscosity. It's not too thick and it's perfect. I want to give it a try as well, applying it with a brush versus using a dual form. So I'll have a video for you guys as well with me applying it with a brush. When I was applying this middle finger, my client moved a little too fast and cured before I asked her to. So the gel cured so fast. So I ended up having to flip her hand over, going with a bead of hard gel and filling that gap, as well as the sidewall that I was not able to bring the dual form down to, just to make sure I don't have no problems. Um, and that's a good thing with gel. Gel cures well on gel, so you won't be able to see any indentation of where um, the mistake happened at versus where you had to add product at. It's still nice and clear. So yeah. And then once I got to the pointer finger, I said, you know what? when I say go, you go. So that's what she was like, okay, okay, now I know I get it. But she was trying to see where I applied the dual forms at the cuticle and then when I applied it down to the free edge. She wasn't able to see where the gel really stops. So yeah, she just had to go on command. I find that with doing dual forms, because the apex is hidden, you don't really have to go in and create an apex because the apex is there already naturally based on the shape of the dual forms. So yeah, I really like that with the dual forms for sure. Look how clear that gel is. Now I'm going to go straight in with my 100/180 grit nail file just to shape her nails just a bit. She did say she wanted them a little bit pointier than I recommend, but we went ahead with the shape. I told her we'll see how well she does, and if she wants them a little bit more rounded, then we'll do so. Or if she wants to go back to her square, that's what we will do. But when she comes back in, we'll just go ahead and fill these in versus going in with a fresh dual form set. So I'll probably be filling, giving them 2 or 3 fills, and then we'll file it off and start again. And for the design, we're doing French tips with a little bit of chrome on top. I will be using my Care Sky No Wipe top coat. I've used this top coat for years and years and years to transfer my chromes. I was not sure about using the Diamond Shine On as my chrome base, so I just went in with what I know just to be safe, and then I went in with a Diamond Shine top coat. I really like the viscosity on that gel, the top coat as well. You guys know I usually use Young Nail Protein, Young Nail Stain Resistant top coat, and my Extreme Shine from the gel bottle. But I decided to give Akzentz Diamond Shine On a try as well, and I really like how well it holds up. Let's see what the shine looks like when she comes back in 5 weeks. Here I'm just using my carbide bit to file up her natural nails from underneath. Then I'll go in with my hand file again just to make sure that shape is nice and crispy. So I'm taking up most of her natural nails. They'll go right back. And then I did go ahead and top coat underneath her nails where the gel is exposed at. Yeah. And then after this, I will be going in with my 240 grit sanding band just to rough up the surface of her nails to help the design to adhere better. If you was to just go in with your polish, you could risk the chances of your polish chipping because the surface is just too shiny, too glossy. So I'm just going to rough up the area, make sure the sides are nice and clean, and any gel that seeped out from the dual forms will be cleaned up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys watch, and I'll be back once we get to the Frenchies. Before I started recording, I did go ahead and use 1 coat of DC Mastermind, and then I went in with 2467, which is Need That, just to give it a more pink nude base. Really like how they turned out. She could have just went with a chrome over this and just top coat and go. She wanted Frenchies. I know you guys said I do well doing French. But when you're doing French on a client that speaks with their hand and kind of move your body, anything could happen. I don't think it was this hand, the other hand. Have you guys ever seen the video where the tech was putting on the French tip, and every time the client moves, she had to go up a little bit further? I promise you, I felt just like that. I felt like the polish was all over her hands, but it turned out really cute. Anyways, so after I applied the French tips, I went in with my Cure Sky top coat, cured it for 40 seconds, and then I flash cure her thumb for about 10 seconds on its own. And then I went in with the top coat, the chrome over that top coat. I brush it off with one of my cleanup brushes just to make sure there's no fine chrome particles or chrome powder on the nails before going in with my Diamond Shine top coat. And I did go ahead and file the edge of her nails before going with the top coat. With chrome, I don't do a finish file just because I don't want that chrome to chip. So I'll file before going in with the top coat, and that will be my final filing. I won't do anything else. I just go in with some alcohol to cleanse her nails and her skin, just if any gel is on the skin. Using the alcohol afterwards to cleanse will lessen the chances of allergic reaction or irritation. And then I went in with a lint-free wipe just to make sure everything was off her sidewalls or cuticles. We went in with cuticle oil and a little bit of scrub, and then we went and took her pictures. If you guys have made it this far in this video, thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am back on schedule after that painting. I won't do it again. Guys, the next time I'm painting is unless I'm going in a storefront. That's what I'm working on next. I want me a storefront. That's the only time I'm gonna paint, and I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in the space while I'm painting. But thank you guys for hanging with me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys' new year is going so far. Last week was a nice little start to my week. This week is jam-packed. Jam-packed, 10 to 6. 10 to 6 every day this week. I'm hoping you guys have an amazing work week, and I'm praying for an amazing week as well. And guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.